This is Tonya S-Johnson, and we're going to talk about virtual field trips and virtual museums. In our overview, we're going to list the reasons for virtual field trips, broad educational objectives, a short video, and the safety. Jackie Shea, director at the Wheeling, West Virginia-based Challenger Learning Center, states, "We have to be on the cutting edge. Our students go home to Xboxes and iPods, and then we take them into a classroom and show them photocopies. How do these two worlds connect? It's got to be innovative and exciting because there is so much stimulation outside of the classroom." During a virtual field trip, students can be guided through museums, historical documents, national monuments, and agencies specific to the course content. The opportunities for learning on a virtual field trip are limited only by the creativity of the leader and the engagement of the traveler. Once the destination is selected, the virtual field trip needs to be planned. So some of the reasons for virtual field trips is because of state and federal budget cuts. Regular field trips are expensive. For example, the cost of an average reimbursement field trip is figured using $39 an hour and $1 a mile. Cost is figured from bus garage to bus garage. So this can be quite an expensive thing when you're factoring in the cost for a class curriculum. Plus, you would add in the cost of admission and student liability. Innovative combination of images, videos, and text about a particular time or place provides flexibility and is not limited by distance and time restraints. Some more reasons would be to support all learners. It provides outstanding visualization that aren't possible in traditional classrooms. Students with disabilities and special needs are able to participate without any limitations or complications. It allows exposure to uncommon places outside of their geographic regions. Broad educational objectives. So you can customize your curriculum. It can be customized for your students and the educational goals. So this would be helpful if you're wanting to teach something that relates to a math class or a science class. Many museums work directly with teachers. So museums invite teachers to request a tour specific to their needs. You also have learning effectiveness. Students appreciate the change from learning text, documents, and viewing videos. It increases students' engagement. Many teachers find it hard to create a productive engagement during the class. It eliminates language barriers. If you study in a different country, every possibility or possible language can be implemented. So this is helpful in foreign language classes when teachers can associate the language that they're teaching with the scenery of wherever they're visiting. And it doesn't feel like work. So when you enjoy doing it, you will enjoy doing it with more interest. So it'll keep your students more engaged because they'll be able to see something new and exciting. So we're going to watch a short video to see a teacher's response to virtual field trips.
This is such a cool story. Google is teaming up with hundreds of schools to take students around the world from inside their classrooms. This program is called Expeditions, and it uses virtual reality. It actually can teleport students to far-flung places often seen in their textbooks. Vanita Nair is at a New York City school using this technology. Vanita, good morning.
Good morning. We're at Lab Middle School in Lower Manhattan, where the kids are doing in just a few moments. This is about one of 100 schools across the globe using this new virtual technology. We spoke with Google and they told us they came up with this idea after hearing from teachers who wanted to bring abstract concepts to life.
Wait, there's a scuba diver.
Google's new program is taking kids on field trips where no bus has ever gone.
Oh, I see pufferfish.
This sixth grade science class plunged deep into Australia's Coral Sea, getting 360-degree views of the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, I see the scuba diver.
The classroom scuba divers crisscross the planet to Ecuador's Galapagos Islands, getting an up-close look at sea lions far below the surface of the ocean.
It's actually pretty big. I mean, it's not too small.
It's like a robin fish you can see.
The students paused to take notes before losing themselves in the imagery again.
Okay, write down your observations at this point.
Their teacher, Allison Davis, guided the tour from her tablet, stopping periodically to discuss what they were seeing.
What tells us that the coral is thriving? Dia?
Well, they're really colorful. They're not like in the video we watched for homework. They're not like bleached or anything.
They point things out that I wouldn't even think to be looking at.
Davis says it's a learning experience for both the student and the teacher and believes her students are gaining a better understanding of her lessons.
They're making connections to things that they're hearing on the news and going on in the world.
Those 360-degree views are created by stitching together photographs from Google's Street View. 16 GoPro cameras are also used to make the trip feel lifelike.
You put on the glasses. What is it like?
Well, I think it's really cool because it feels like you're there.
The panoramas themselves don't change. It's how the teacher applies it.
Google Program Director Jennifer Holland, a former educator herself, says teachers can tailor the voyages to their curriculum.
We had a math teacher that actually created an expedition on the Great Wall of China. And that same expedition was used by a 10th grade Chinese language teacher to teach vocab.
The kit includes a smartphone, cardboard viewers, a tablet for the teacher, and a router that allows expeditions to run offline if necessary. Google says they'll provide the kits free of cost for the first year, but will eventually charge schools.
Can you give us an idea of a price point? Would it be the cost of a phone? Would it be the cost of a group of phones?
I get that question all the time. So, to be honest, right now within the Expeditions Pioneer program, we're just trying to understand how the existing technology can work. We want to make it as accessible as possible.
You can see the clouds.
There's a question around cost and really thinking about the maintenance of the technology long term.
New York Lab's middle school principal, Megan Adams, says for cash-strapped schools, investing in the program may be hard, but she says it's an important learning tool.
Some kids might see this technology and still prefer a textbook, but some kids will see this technology who don't normally engage in reading or discussion and all of a sudden understand the concepts.
Now, it's not just virtual voyages. Google tells us in the near future they would love to expand into career options. What does that mean? Well, it means in the near future you could shadow a professional like a physician or a lawyer or, Gail, maybe even a news anchor.
I like it. I think the whole thing is genius. And so smart of Google to say, listen, we'll let you have it for a year and then charge.
Yep.
Because once you look into it, you want it.
You're sold.
Whether you're 3 to 93, you're thinking, I want one of these.
It's a form of
It really is
immersion, you know,
something.
and kids love being immersed in something.
And it really is 360. I mean, you turn around and everything is
Come
there.
back, Christine.
Okay, I'm here.
Come back, Christine. Come back.
I'm back.
Come back. Christine is back. We thank you again, Benita.
So now we're going to talk about safety. So in safety, there's no chance in an accident or incident of students getting lost or hurt. Online can be managed through proper planning and internet filters, and global connections, VFTs, allow for travel around the world without a passport. So in closing, online technologies have removed barriers of time, cost, and location from the learning activities and experiences available to students. Virtual field trips allow students to engage with and learn about authentic artifacts and to explore places important to their disciplines of study.